Jai Sri Swaminarayan. SSGM School CBSE runs by Sri Sahajanand Gurukul Mankova heartily welcomes you all to this online education platform. Student of class 9, today we will continue our chapter in our English subject, that is chapter number 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. This is second video of this chapter. In our previous video, we will learn first 5 points of this chapter. Now, I hope that you all are understand all these points. Now, in this video, we will start the 6th point of this chapter. Now, please open your textbook, page number 47, point number 6. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics, and after finishing school, he decided to study at a university in Zurich. So, Einstein was highly gifted. It means he was exceptionally good in mathematics and he also interested in physics. So, after finishing the school, it means after finished the school, he decided to study at a university in Zurich. Zurich is also another city in Switzerland. So, after finishing the school, he wanted to join the university in Zurich for his further study. But science wasn't the only thing that appealed to the dashing young man with the walrus mustache. Here, walrus means this is a particular shape of man's mustache. Mustache means we can say in Hindi, daadi, मूछे. So, Albert Einstein, at the age of 21, he was looking very good looking, and he was a handsome young man, and he took a particular shape of his mustache that is called walrus. So, the science wasn't only the matter whom he liked, but besides science, besides study, he also interested in other things. That's why here science wasn't the only thing that appealed to the dashing young man with the walrus mustache. It means he also liked other things because he would looking good looking and handsome young man. Now, next, he also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Mileva Meric, whom he found to be a clever creature. So, now from this point, the story changed into the personal life of Albert Einstein. Now, Albert Einstein, besides study, besides science and mathematics, he also liked one of his fellow students named Mileva Meric, whom he found to be a clever creature. It means whom he think that she was a sharp and intelligent. So, he think about her. This young Serb had come to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was only one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. Here the word Serb, this word is used for the people who belongs to Serbia. It means this young girl, Mileva Meric, belongs to the Serbia. That's why here the word Serb used. So, Mileva comes from Serbia to Switzerland because in Switzerland and the university in Zurich is one of the universities in Europe where women are able to get degrees. It means women are able to study in higher education. That's why she was come to the Switzerland at the university in Zurich. Einstein saw in her an ally against the Philistines. Here the word ally, ally means a friend or an associate, and Philistines means a word that used disapprovingly to talk about the people who do not like art, literature and music. So, Albert Einstein find a friendly nature, and Albert Einstein was think that she was a friend because they both are against the Philistines. Philistines are those people who do not like art, literature and music. So, from this point we can get the understanding that they both have a common type of interest to like art, literature and music, and they both use this word Philistines against those who do not like art, literature and music. And who are those people? Who are the people that do not like this type of interest? So, those people in the family of in his family and at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. So, the Philistines are those people from the family of Albert Einstein who do not like art, literature and music, and also some of the students of the university that do not like this kind of interest. So, they both are against those people. And actually at the Einstein time, it was not a good habit to have an interest in this kind of things like art, literature and music, and especially when you are a student. So, they use this word Philistine against those people who do not like Albert Einstein's and Mileva Meric's interest. Now, the couple fell in love. So, finally, the couple, it means Albert Einstein and Mileva Meric, both are fall in love with each other, and letters survive in which they put their affection into words. It means now they exchange letters with each other to express their love. They express their love to each other in the letters, mixing signs with tenderness. It means in that letters which they exchange, they mix the signs with tenderness. It means with emotions. At that time, we all know that technology was not so developed. So, they exchange love letter to express their feelings, their affection, their emotions. So, in this letter, they mix the signs and tenderness, means emotions. Here, one of the example is given that, wrote Einstein, how happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our work on relativity to a victorious conclusion. It means that he will be happy when he completed his work on his and their work on relativity, on his invention. That time he will feel happy and proud. In 1900, at the age of 21, Albert Einstein was a university graduate and unemployed. So, at the age of 21 in 1900, he finally completed his graduation, but still he was unemployed. And from 1900 to 1902, in between 2 years, he worked as a teaching assistant, gave private lessons. It means that during this time, during this 2 years, he worked as a teaching assistant and gave private lessons, and finally secured a job in 1902. So, finally he got the job in the year 1902 as a technical expert in the patent office in Bern. So he got the job as a technical expert, where in the patent office. Patent means a document which gives the right of an invention to an inventor. It means patent is one kind of document which gives the rights to the inventor for their invention, whether their invention is original or duplicate. So he worked there as a technical expert. And while the Bern is also a city in Germany. So while he was supposed to be accessing other people's invention, Einstein was actually developing his own ideas in secret. So while he was accessing, it means he was working on the invention of the other. It means while he checked the invention of the other inventor, during this time he also developing his own invention in secret. So he worked in a secret on his own invention. Einstein was actually developing his own idea in a secret. He is said to have jokingly called his desk drawer at work the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. So where he worked at that desk, he called his desk a Bureau of Theoretical Physics, because what he invents, what he want to invent, what he work, all these things are secreted in this desk. Or he start his work of invention on this desk, and he put his all secrets in this desk. So he called his desk a Bureau of Theoretical Physics. Now, one of the famous paper of 1905 was Einstein's special theory of relativity. So finally, in the year 1905, Einstein published his first paper, that is a special theory of relativity. So he published his first paper, and according to this paper, time and distance are not absolute. Here the word absolute means measured in itself, not in relation to anything else. Absolute means the thing is not what the thing was, or it was not related to anything, it measured in itself. But here Einstein told that time and distance are not absolute. What? Not absolute. So time and distance are relative, they are a relationship. So time and distance are relative. Here he gives the example, indeed two perfectly accurate clocks will not continue to show the same time if they came together again after a journey, if one of them has been moving very fast relative to the other. It means that if you put two clocks with the same timing at one place, it means if you put two clocks together at a place and with the same timing, after some time, it means after a journey, after some time, we will find that one of the clock of them will moving fastly. It means they both are not give the same time after some time, after a long journey. So from this followed the world's most famous formula, which describes the relationship between mass and energy, and that is E is equal to mc square. So with this theory, he also gives us one of the famous formula of the world, that is ME is equal to mc square. It means the relationship between mass and energy. Here Albert Einstein says that in this mathematical equation, E stands for energy, m for mass and c for the speed of light in vacuum, about 3 lakh kilometer per second. Vacuum means where there is no air. So, the speed of light is about 3 lakh kilometer per second. So, Albert Einstein told about the relationship between mass and energy. Here he says that when you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes. When you sit on a hot stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. That is relativity. यानी कि जब आप कोई अच्छी खूबसूरत लड़की के पास 2 घंटे तक बैठते हैं तो आपको वो सिर्फ 2 मिनट ही लगेगी, लेकिन जब आप कोई गर्म स्टोव पर बैठते, हॉट स्टोव पर सिर्फ 2 मिनट ही बैठेंगे तो वो आपको 2 घंटे जितना लगेगा. इट मीन्स दैट this is the relativity with the energy with the person whom you stand or with whom you sit. So this is enough for our today's video lecture. Now before we end this video lecture, I have some of the questions related to this video, related to the point which we learned in this video. So students, you all have to write these questions and the answers of the questions in your notebook. So write it down. Now the first question is, after finishing the school, where did Albert decide to go or study? Next question. Who is Mileva Meric? Why did she come to Switzerland? What did Albert saw in Mileva? Question number 4. Where did Albert get his job? Now the last question. Which famous formula Albert gives in his theory. So, this is the question which you have to write in your notebook with their answer. So, thank you so much. Jai Sri Swaminarayan.